You want to do Who of the Week, speaking of?
Yes. And I will remember it.
I got it.
I got it. I actually wrote it down. The Who Would Win of the Week this week is Scut. The Who Would Win of the Week this week is
Scub.
The Who Would Win of the Week this week is Scut Farkus, the bully from A Christmas Story, versus Buzz, Kevin's older brother, the bully from Home Alone. A couple of Christmas bullies going at it.
Are you sure we didn't do Scut Farkus against Nelson?
Yes, because we did. I'll look who we did against Nelson.
Because now I'm nervous.
I'll double check this right now, live on the air. But I know it wasn't.
Because this would be it all the time.
Up.
We'd have to cut this.
Yeah, let's see. No, yeah, we did Nelson versus Biff Tannen from Back to the Future.
All right. So we're back on. So this is again.
So that's bullies. This is Christmas bullies. Who would win of the week this week once again? Scut Farkus versus Buzz McAllister, I think, because it's Kevin's brother.
Yeah.
Good matchup. You know, I'll tell you, I was just watching Home Alone. Buzz does not hold back. Quintessential 90s, like, fart breath, booger breath,
he's
like
got
all
the
that
haircut
shit.
Too.
Oh, big time bully haircut. And he's got those fucking eyes like a bully. Yeah. Both like kind of like rat-faced. No offense. I don't mean this as any offense. But like rat-faced, redheaded kids.
Yeah. No mullet on the one, because doesn't Scut Farkus have like a ponytail of some sort?
No, I think it's just because he's got that raccoon hat
on. Yeah, he's got the Davy Crockett.
Yeah, he's rocking the Crockett.
Dude, I got
a Crockett rocker.
Dude, I might get a Davy Crockett and pull it out,
bro.
Like for when we do curling.
Dude, I might. That's a good idea.
You want? If I can find some Davy Crockett's, you want one?
I can get us those so fast.
All right,
like I can get raccoon hats embarrassingly quick for us.
I want real raccoon though.
Yeah. Okay, fine. That'll take me maybe 5 more seconds than a normal one. So let's think about this. I mean, Buzz is a big kid.
Yeah.
And it's not like he has a ton of screen time in either of the Home Alones, but like
he makes the most of his time.
He does make the most of his time. And when it comes to like the confrontation here, you know, Scut Farkus, his whole thing is
Farkus.
Or
Fargus. I think it's Farkus.
It's all the same. Only the names will change. But in A Christmas Story, you know, he pushes Ralphie to the limit, and then Ralphie fucking tees off on him, beats the hell out of this kid. And obviously then Scut is kind of like shown to be not this kind of big swag. Yeah, he's a bit of a bitch. He's not this big swaggering guy that he tries to present himself as. Buzz never has that moment of comeuppance, and I don't think that Buzz would ever be in that situation.
See, I think it's tough to say because I don't think that Kevin McAllister has that. Like, I don't think he would snap like that.
Well, it's different because even I just watched in Home Alone a huge thing that has an effect on the plot is Buzz eats the last slice of plain cheese pizza.
Yeah.
So Kevin, you know, like full on little brother, like tackles him.
Yeah.
And that's what makes
gets him sent up
to the attic and stuff.
Yeah.
And why he ends up being left home alone.
Well, so here's my thing. I think that all bullies have a touch of that, though. Like I feel like this is exactly how our last bully conversation went. Was like, you know, they're a lot of talk, and when they get punched back, they struggle with that. But I don't think Kevin McAllister has in him what
Ralphie does.
What Ralphie does, like, because Ralphie like goes loose cannon, like sees red. And
pretty sure
snaps.
He calls him the N-word. If you watch that, I remember like watching the Ralphie beat him up scene and being like, "Excuse me, I'm saying watch it this Christmas season, folks. I'm pretty sure Ralphie calls Scut the N-word. I know it's crazy, but I'm telling you, it's in there. I've watched it a couple times. I'm like, that is the N-word. But I just think Buzz, with his size, with
he's got
everything
more
we've known about him, I really think that.
What do you think Buzz is? 14? Because I think he's older than
he's
Scut
about 14
Farkus too. I think Scut Farkus is like 12, which
Yeah,
isn't
maybe.
isn't a huge.
He
it's
might
only
be.
2
I
years.
think he's 13.
I think he's 13.
I think he's 13.
You think he's a teenager?
Yeah, I do.
All right. They're both fucking. I know you said no disrespect. They're both ugly mugs.
Yeah, that's
Scut
part of
Farkus
it.
more.
That's part of it. But I really don't see Scut having any hands. And
No.
Buzz, maybe he's not like the most trained guy, but he's got those big old hand fists. He's fucking boom, boom,
You
boom,
think so? Yeah.
pounding on him.
I agree. And again, to your point, like we know for a fact that Scut Farkus can't take a punch.
There's bitchness on record.
Yeah.
He's been bitched out on the record.
So
that's a fact.
I like Buzz here. I like Buzz McAllister.
Yeah, I like Buzz McAllister for this one as well. Yeah, I really.
He's got a tarantula.
Yeah, and like Scut Farkus is like he's a street
Scut
urchin
Farkus,
basically.
I was gonna say Scut Farkus probably has a pet spider too, but it's just like a spider.
It's just
caught
a wild
in his trailer
one.
on a string.
Oh.
Keeps on a string.
Yeah,
keeps on a
he
piece of
definitely
floss
does. Tells it all his
that he
secrets.
garbage picked. Yeah, it's his best friend.
Yeah, he got home
Yeah.
from
He
Ralphie.
doesn't have a teddy
beating him
bear,
up.
so he cuddles with his spider at
Aw.
night. It's not acne on his face. Those are
Those are
bites.
spider bites. It's
Oh
not
man, I
freckles.
feel so bad. I just absolutely dumped on my
I
boy
know.
Scut.
You do feel bad for him, but he is losing this fight. I don't
Yeah.
think there's any way
And he's a
around
dick.
it.
Be a nicer guy.
Yeah, it's true, but it's also. I mean, you never want to see anybody cry from getting the shit kicked out of them, even
That's
if
not
they
true at
deserved it.
all.
It's sad though. It's a tough thing. I feel bad.
Sometimes
for him.
you gotta get. Sometimes you gotta get hit.
I mean, yeah, it did need to happen, and he was an asshole, but
All right, we'll lock that clean sweep.
it's Buzz, baby.
All right, lock that in on Instagram on Friday. Who would win of the week? Buzz McAllister versus from Home Alone versus Scut Farkus from A Christmas Story.
Beautiful.
Battle of the Christmas Bullies.
Battle of the Christmas Bullies, baby.